asked his mother, "Mommy, why your mouth so long?" Hug Mommy smiled and said, "Don't worry, child. You can soon find out." That is a proverb. And what does it mean? Experience teaches wisdom. Let's go. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Story Time with me, Auntie Jen, a face that you've not seen in a little bit. And it's fine because today I'm here to talk about all of that. We're here to get into all the amazing, odd things that have been happening behind the scenes. We're going to talk about what happened, what did I learn, and how I'm going to move forward with all this new knowledge that I have. Yes. Correct. Right. Exactly what I said. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you have a great time listening to some interesting Caribbean stories. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your patience, your love, your support, and your understanding. Like, you guys have been, you guys are just amazing, okay? Amazing! So yeah, let's get right into it. What really happened? I don't know, guys. I think I would have posted a video on my Instagram because I was gonna, okay, truth be told, I was going to quit storytelling because school had started back and it got really hectic, and I was like, I'm not sure how I can fit in time to edit and record. And you know, I'm the kind of person who likes to do things in a particular manner. I'm very meticulous, and you know, I'm like, okay, I want this angle and I need this lighting, and it just you get it, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to like not do this right now, or at least take a little breather or something. And I also felt like, oh my goodness, I am running out of stories to tell. Like, do I really not have any more stories to tell? You know, and I felt like, because I like to create my stories or I like to improvise a lot of times, I felt like, oh my goodness, do I really don't have any stories to share, to tell, to like, right? So because of that, I felt like, okay, that's a little bit of pressure. And I was like, okay, you definitely need to take like a break or something. And I created this video. It was super dramatic because I'm a super dramatic person, you know, and everyone was like, if you're not following my Instagram or Facebook, you have to follow it. I'm gonna leave the information in the description below, but just follow it. So in that video I uploaded on Instagram, a lot of people were commenting and they were like, no, Auntie Jen, and they were like putting all these sad faces and heartbroken things, and I'm behind my phone screen like, what's happening to me? What are you doing? You know, and a few people would have messaged and they're like, I really hope you don't stop telling stories, like this is amazing, and so forth. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys have been really supportive and loving and patient and kind. So I have to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna stop this, man. And the main reason was because I felt like I didn't have any more stories to tell. And I just did not want to upload content. I didn't want to have quantity without quality, you know. So I really wanted to ensure that the stories that I was sharing would have some kind of quality in it. You must either leave with a good laugh, you must either leave learning something new, something that you didn't know before, or with a new perspective, or maybe an idea for something, or a little motivational push to do something, you know. So I'm learning as I go what my niche is and what I want to incorporate into telling my stories. So I really want it to be a place or a platform that gives you a new perspective and really shares meaningful content with you. So that is something that I've been working on, and also something that I learned. What else? What really happened? Right, so when that happened, I was like, oh my goodness, guys, like I need to find stories. I continued doing my research, and the stuff that I share on Instagram would be like snippets from other storytellers, and you know, just some of their work and sharing their things. So that's why I have the playlist on YouTube, which is Our Caribbean Storytellers. And if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it out, because we have a host of Caribbean storytellers, and they share their phenomenal work and just the way they express themselves, the way they tell a story. And I'm actually just here like, you know, like I love gripping stories. So check out Our Caribbean Storytellers when you're finished watching this video. Right, so what was I saying?
Few minutes later.
What was I saying?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, I was gonna tell you guys. Aha! I got it now. Great brain. However, right. So in saying, okay, I'm gonna take a break from storytelling. I'm not gonna, like, you know, put too much pressure on myself. I'm just gonna step back for a second and breathe, revamp, remind myself why I love doing it, why I started it, and why I want to keep making stories or keep doing storytelling. So I had to step away and go back to the why, which is very important. If you find that you are hitting a brick wall with anything, I suggest just pause, purposefully pause, and have a moment with yourself and just say, okay, why? Why did we start doing this? Why did I love this concept so much? Why did I want to share on this platform about storytelling? Why? Very important, trust me. So I asked myself my why, I went back to it, and you know, then I came up with this concept, this idea. I was like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect story to tell. So I'm gonna tell this story, right? And I'm just gonna go on this adventure to find the stories, and along the way I'm gonna find other fantastical folklore creatures, and they're gonna share stories with me, right? And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a great concept, because that's one story in itself. So they're gonna share a story with me, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, so amazing, so great. And then I continue on this journey as I'm trying to find the stories, and as I'm going on my own journey as a young Creole, as a young storyteller, you know. And I'm learning, and I'm going, and I get to this destination, this final place, which is like this storytelling, I don't know, sanctuary? It was a storytelling thing. And I get there, and it's empty, like there's no one there. And I'm like, I came all this way to learn so much about storytelling and to figure out if this really is my passion. Should I really be here? What am I doing? You know, and the way I saw it going in my head is that storytellers past, present, and future were there to just kind of guide me and say, hey, like the stories that you're looking for, they're within. Everything that you're looking for, everything that you're seeking, the questions that you have, the answers that you want for these questions, they're all within. Just go within. Take time to reflect, take time to have a moment to be introspective, and you'll find the stories, you know. So I really was working on that, and I made this beautiful green screen with Misa, who is Melissa, and you guys need to check out her YouTube channel, okay? Not only is she a great actress, but she does like DIY things, and she makes these wonderful things. So she made a green screen, and I was like, okay, Melissa, you're gonna have to, yeah. So we're making a green screen next week. Thanks. And we made a green screen, but she makes some other great things. Like she made a light box one time and a stabilizer. Like her information, guys, just check it out and follow. Trust me. So I made a green screen, and I was like, this is amazing, because now I get to tell stories in this fantastical way, and I get to go to the moon, to the earth, under the sea, and just tell stories. And I think that would have been great, because in my head I'm like, okay, you know, you can interchange it. You have the green screen, you can go outdoors, you could use hair, so many different things. Then I had some issues with the green screen because I didn't really know how to work it super well. And then my computer just was not acting right. And when I wanted to upload this story last week, Finding the Stories, A Grio's Journey, it refused to upload. Like, just refused. And I was like, okay, is this a sign? You know, this definitely is not a coincidence. Like, the video refused to upload, and I felt so bad because I really wanted to come back with this amazing story to share with you guys, and I couldn't. I just could not. And I think I'm learning a lot that projects are gonna fall through. You know, you're gonna have difficulties along the way. You know, you're gonna find that you may edit a video the week before, and then you're looking through it the day before you upload it, and you're like, oh no, like I made this error. And because I have a perfectionistic streak, which I am mending, but you know, I would see tiny things with my eyes, and I'm like, okay, I just want to adjust this here or rectify this here. And then when I get to saying, okay, let me upload it before, I'm like, what's happening here, computer? Can you? No? Okay, all right. You know, so things like that happen, and I'm learning more and more that it's not a destination. I think when I started storytelling, I thought, aha, create the channel, write a description, you know, create a social media platform for the channel, and share the stories. 4 steps, easy, simple, got it out of the way. But I did that, and I still needed to do more because it's not a destination, it's a journey. And creating is a journey. The struggle is the process that you have. That's all a part of the process. And I think that was a major thing for me to learn, because in my head I was like, okay, well, you know, yeah, I think this is it. Like, I have more research to do and I have more stories to tell, you know. But I was like, whew, this is mine. And I'm learning that when you don't got horse, you just write co. So many times I had to write co because I didn't have a horse. And that's okay. It's all a part of the process. So again. But like I mentioned, if you're not following me on social media, you definitely want to, because I'm uploading a lot of behind the scenes things there. Or just random things that would have happened, or things that I probably would want to share or keep you guys up to par with. It's gonna be on my social media platform. So those were a few things that happened. We're also still in hurricane season, you know. So yeah, it's still hurricane season. We're being safe, thankfully. We're getting a lot of rain, yes, a lot of thunder and lightning and so forth. But I'm super grateful for that, and that it's not as hectic or chaotic as it usually is, because I do have a story about Hurricane Blowout. If you guys have not seen it, you definitely want to check it out. Hurricane season is something very serious. Do not play around with it. You know, you always have to stay hurricane ready, okay? So yeah, that happened. It's still happening. The season doesn't end until the 30th of November, so fingers crossed. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. And what did I learn? I think I would have shared some of what I learned with you guys. And what am I doing moving forward? This is for you guys to tell me, because I need your help. I need your help. As much as I come and I share the stories, you know, you guys can share ideas with me, share your suggestion with me. For instance, one of the things I've been struggling with a bit, because I said, if you want a story every Thursday at 4 o'clock, come to this channel and find it. And sometimes it's 4:05 and the story isn't up as yet, because I'm having some kind of technical difficulty that I did not foresee or I did not plan for. And I'm just here like, everyone is waiting for a story, you know. So I don't know, you guys tell me, do I stick to the 4 o'clock? Because I know, for me at least, consistency breeds trust. So if I say 4, then I have to deliver at 4. You know what I'm saying? And I really and truly try to hold my word as my bond. So on days where I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm missing this 4 o'clock timeline, I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I want to hear a bit more from you guys. Like, what do you think? Share your thoughts. Do I stick to 4? Do I move to 5? Should it be 6? Should it just be Thursday that I upload a video, you know? In addition to that, I learned that I have some younger viewers on my channel. Hi, it's Auntie Jen here. I have some younger viewers and it warms my heart so much. Someone came up to me, I can't remember exactly when, but they were like, Auntie Jen, I'm one of your biggest fans. And I was like, what? What are you telling me? You know? And it really warmed my heart. And I was also a little bit petrified because I was like, do I scare you a lot? Because I know sometimes I do tell slightly scary stories, you know. However, do I tell scary stories, guys? I think you have to put in the comments below and let me know that for sure. I feel like I capture you really well with scary elements, but the stories aren't always that scary, are they? Like, you need to be honest with me. So let me know in the comments below, okay? So 2 things you have to let me know. Well, yeah, a number of things. Your ideas, your thoughts, your suggestions, themes, or stories that you really want to hear about. And mind you, it does not have to be only our folklore stories, but general things or things related to us in our unique Caribbean essence. One of the things that I'm also doing is I am implementing story reading, and particularly because I know I have some younger viewers and I really want to share some Caribbean short stories by authors and writers who have work that I feel as though we all need to be knowledgeable about, or at least open our minds to. So every other Thursday, I'm gonna switch it up. So one Thursday, it may be story reading. A following Thursday, it's gonna be storytelling, and it's gonna be like that, back and forth, back and forth. And I may upload at 4 o'clock, I may upload at 6 o'clock, or it may just be Thursday and a story is gonna be there, okay? We're gonna work it out and see how it goes. But the book that I've gotten, Library is my sanctuary, if you didn't know. And I got this beautiful book. So it is the Oxford Book of Caribbean Short Stories. Over how many pages? Over 300 pages in this beauty here. And a lot of our short stories that I'm actually super excited and thrilled to share with you guys. So I feel like I have been re-inspired. I feel like the flame that once was has been relit, and I'm excited, and you should be. So yeah, there's that. I'm still introducing the cooking Creole element. I'm working out the final kinks for that, so I will be sure to let you know when it's happening. I may most likely drop a video on Saturday once I'm able to go through with it and, you know, plan everything out as best as I possibly can. Cooking Creole is going to be on Saturday, and we're heading into November pretty soon. November is Independence Month in Barbados, and I'm excited because a lot of Barbadians, they're really patriotic, you know, and everyone loves to get festive and decorate their house with blue, yellow, and black, and you see the people wearing it in the streets and stuff. So I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna be vlogging as best as I can, as safely as I can, and I'm gonna try to capture some of that very unique, beautiful Barbadian culture and share with you guys what happens here during the month of November. And I think it's gonna be super excited, so you're gonna want to look out for that as well. Like I said, if you're not following me on social media, you have to follow me on social media, because I'm gonna reiterate it over there and then drop it over here. Wait. Right. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing that on Tuesdays. So if all goes well, then you'll see the description. I'm gonna leave the schedule in the description. So once it all goes well, Tuesdays I'm gonna reserve for vlogging because we're heading into Independence Month. Thursdays, storytelling and story reading, and Saturdays, potentially the cooking Creole. But I'm still finalizing a few things. I'm still working out some kinks. You know, I'm getting my great friends to help me because I've got a master plan in my head. But it's gonna be amazing and it's gonna be fun. And it's a journey, guys. Once you are ready and excited to be a part of this journey, to walk with me as I stumble over some rocks called mistakes and, you know, just casually dust myself off and get back again. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's a learning process. We're learning. We're learning a lot, and I just really want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind messages. And yeah. So we're working back. We're building back, and we're getting there. Okay. I hope everyone is being safe. I hope everyone is well. Please stay hydrated because it is so hot. It is way too hot. So drink some water. That's what I'm gonna tell you. And stay tuned because a lot more is coming. Auntie Jen is back. The stories that I didn't get to share, I'm gonna revamp them. I'm gonna go the words, guys. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and regroup, restructure, and come again. And those stories will be out. Okay. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Bye.